Everyone wants money. Everyone chases it. But here's the truth nobody admits. The harder you run after it, the further it seems to slip away. Think about it. You've seen people who hustle nonstop, yet they're always broke. Meanwhile, others who don't even look like they're trying seem to attract money like a magnet. Why is that? What's the secret they know that most of us ignore? Let me tell you, chasing money is not the same as building wealth. One keeps you running forever, the other sets you free. And here's a dangerous part: you can waste your entire life running, grinding, sweating for dollars, only to realize at the end you were running in circles. Money has rules. Rules most people were never taught. Schools don't teach them, jobs don't reveal them, and friends rarely speak about them honestly. And the few who do understand, they guard those rules like treasure, because the fewer people know them, the more power they hold. So if you've ever worked hard and still felt broke, if you've ever thought, why does money always seem just out of reach? Stay with me. Because in this message, we're going to break down the truth. People don't talk about the truth that could change the way you see success forever. Here's the trick to keep in mind. What you're about to hear isn't about working harder. It's about seeing the game differently. Imagine this like a map. Most people are walking blindfolded, chasing what they rather say. But by the end, you'll have the map in your hands. And when you have the map, money stops being a mystery. It starts being a path. Let's get brutally honest. Chasing money is an endless race, and most people are trapped in it without even knowing. Think about the rat on a wheel. It runs and runs, sweating and straining, but the scenery never changes. That's what most people call working for a living. You wake up, rush to a job you don't love, spend your day making someone else richer, and then pray that the paycheck at the end of the month covers the bills. That's not freedom, that's survival. And survival is not what money was designed for. Here's the problem. When you chase money directly, you're always at the mercy of someone else. You're trading your time, your energy, even your health for dollars that disappear as fast as they arrive. You never get ahead because the system is designed to keep you running. That's why people can spend 40 years working faithfully and still retire broke. They believed in the story, work hard and money will reward you. But the truth is, harsher money doesn't reward effort, it rewards strategy. And here's where it gets interesting. The people who seem to attract money aren't always smarter or stronger or even luckier. They simply learned one truth: money follows value, not desperation. If you chase it, money runs away. If you build value, money comes looking for you. Think about it. Why do entertainers, innovators, or business leaders earn more in a year than some hard-working people do in a lifetime? It's not fair, but it's real. They stopped running after money and instead created something money couldn't ignore. Now here's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you chasing money or are you building value? Because only one of those would ever set you free. Now let's get real about what chasing money actually costs you. Because it's not just about long hours or being tired, it's deeper than that. When you make money the thing you chase, it steals more than your time. That steals your peace. It steals your relationships. And slowly, it steals your sense of purpose. Think about the family that breaks apart because both parents are always working. Think about the man who spends decades grinding only to realize he missed watching his kids grow up. Or the woman who climbs the ladder but feels emptier the higher she goes. This is the hidden price tag of chasing money. And here's the secret nobody likes to admit. The more desperate you are for money, the weaker your position becomes. Desperation forces you to accept low offers, toxic deals, even relationships that drain you because you're afraid to lose the little money you have. But here's the twist. The moment you stop obsessing over money and start focusing on creating value, something changes. You stop begging and you start choosing. You stop saying, I hope they pay me, and you start saying, this is what my value demands. That's the moment you move from chasing money to attracting it. See, wealth isn't built by sprinting after every dollar. Wealth is built by positioning yourself so that dollars sprint after you. That means mastering skills, building systems, and creating solutions so powerful that money has no choice but to find you. And let me remind you of this: true wealth isn't measured only in numbers. It's measured in freedom, the freedom to wake up without panic, the freedom to spend time where it matters, and the freedom to saying when something doesn't align with your values. If you're only chasing, you'll never reach that freedom. But if you learn how to position yourself, money stops being a prison and becomes a tool. So, how do you escape the trap? How do you move from chasing money to making money chase you? It starts with a mindset shift. You must stop asking, how do I get money? And start asking, how do I create value? Let's break this down. Every dollar in your pocket came from solving a problem. That's all money is a reward for solving problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more value you create, and the more money flows toward you. That's why a doctor earns more than a cashier. That's why a business owner can earn more while working fewer hours than an employee who grinds every single day. The doctor and the business owner position themselves to solve bigger problems. And here's what's powerful: anyone can learn this. It doesn't matter if you're 20 or 70, you can start shifting today. Instead of running harder, start asking, what skills can I sharpen that make me valuable? What problems can I solve that others can't or won't? What systems can I build at work even when I'm not working? When you answer those questions, the chase begins to end. Because money is naturally attracted to value. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to sell your soul for it. It comes looking for you. And now, let's be clear. This shift doesn't mean life suddenly gets easy. It means you stop running in circles. It means every step you take actually moves you forward instead of wearing you down. And that's the difference between those who live exhausted and those who live empowered. The truth nobody admits is this: money isn't hiding from you. It's waiting for you to stop chasing and start creating. Here's the truth that most people go their whole lives never realizing: money was never meant to be chased. It was meant to be managed, multiplied, and used with purpose. When you chase money, you make it the master. When you learn how it works, you become the master. And that's the biggest secret. Wealth isn't just about numbers in a bank account. Wealth is about control. It's about choice. It's about building a life where money serves you, not the other way around. So if you spent years running after dollars, let this be the moment you stop. Let this be the day you decide to step off the wheel and step into wisdom. Because the second you stop chasing and start creating, you shift from survival to freedom. Now, I want you to imagine this. Years from now, you look back and instead of regret, you see progress. Instead of exhaustion, you see peace. Instead of running, you see a path you built with your own hands. That's the power of shifting from chasing money to attracting it. But this conversation isn't over, because there's one more truth you need to hear: the truth about hard work. You've been told that working harder is the key. But what if that's the biggest lie of all? What if hard work alone won't make you rich? If you're ready to unlock that next level of wisdom, I invite you to watch our next video, Why Hard Work Alone Won't Make You Rich. It will open your eyes to why effort without strategy keeps people broke, and how to break free from that trap forever. Remember this: you're not just here to survive. You're here to thrive. So subscribe to Wisdom Recorder, where we give you the knowledge most people hide. Because wisdom is your knowledge source,